All right, so here he is, the Killer Gorilla, longtime middleweight contender Jared Cannonier. And how do you assess the career to this point in time? Well, only two guys to beat him in the last 5 or 6 years, Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya. So most of the fights, like this one tonight, that Jared Cannonier is expected to win, he has held serve and done just that. If there has been any knock on Cannonier, it's that his game just hasn't been quite elite enough when the challenges have been the guys at the top of the division. But Cannonier is world-class. He has realized success in 3 different UFC divisions. And even though he's coming up on 40, don't let the age fool you. That's just a number. This guy looks a whole lot better with his shirt off than him. Steps inside the octagon, he is ready to fight. I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing it, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And then as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nassourdine Imavov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, early round action here. Physically, Jared Cannonier looks like he was cut out of a piece of rock, but mentally and emotionally, this guy puts in even more work. He talks a lot about the visualization and maybe might even let us hold his crystals if he gets a win here tonight. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by Nassourdine Imavov. Right hand lands.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
And there's that jab. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Cannonier's right back to the full mount. Just over 3 minutes to go. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Imavov gets up. He is back on the feet here. Back and forth we go.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Nice shot to the head from the clinch position.
Oh, beautifully placed with another punch there. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one.
What a nasty kick that was thrown with ill intent. Look at the investment that this young man is making to the body with those strikes.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Nice. Gotta be careful here.
.90 seconds to go in our opening round. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Cannonier gets back up again. Good defensive vision to block that punch. Just misses with the straight right.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
So sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. 15 seconds to go. Imavov gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Round 2 is next.
Hey, stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. There's that head kick. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, single collar right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Cannonier's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple. Oh, nice check on the leg kickoff for him there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, nice kick. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Single collar tie now. Oh, nice ankle pick there. His wrestling chops on full display tonight.
Full display, and it also shows you.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
Great job finding that nasty shot from the clinch position.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's gonna have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, and it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his hit.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now.
Big shot to the body.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together in the fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better to go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired. Nothing feels better. Jeez, you can hear that.
So he continues to attack that upper leg area, and the thigh is really starting to show some visible bruising now.
It's showing visible bruising, and you can see his movements are a bit labored. Look for him to try to switch his stances and try to hide that leg, because he has to do something.
Effective punch from the clinch there by Nassourdine Imavov. Cannonier's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Final seconds here. Oh, going for the takedown here.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, so the round is over, and the cut on the bridge of his nose continuing to be a factor. You thought maybe it was getting better, not so much. Blood trickling down, and when the blood starts to trickle down into the mouth and upset the breathing pattern, that's when it starts to really become a factor. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high ball. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
And they separate after exiting.
He got him hurt bad here.
Imavov's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Cannonier! That has got to feel good!
Holy.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jared the Killer Gorilla!